Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda and I love crafting, shopping, decor and makeovers. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Halloween everyone. I'm going to show you today what I've done with the house for spooky season. So just starting off with these two cuties I picked up recently from Asda. I had a voucher, so I thought I would spend it on some decor pieces rather than just some boring old shopping. So these are really sweet, a nice big one and a small one. I thought those will look great on the mantelpiece as candlesticks. They do sell these in Poundland as well, something similar. And other places. So I think they've been quite a big trend this year as well. I've seen them on lots of social media posts. So I thought, right, I've got my own little ghosties now, and I'm going to put them on the mantelpiece. So I'm just going to take off these beautiful candlesticks with the lovely candles that I got from, I think, Home Bargains. Great colour. I haven't actually burnt them. I've just been using them for show. But you could do a little cozy burning of them. And I should put my ghosties in here. And I'm obviously going to put some candles in them. I think you could have black, would look really effective for Halloween. But I did pick up these lovely candles from B&M for £3. Woodland candles. Gorgeous autumn colour with sort of acorns and mushrooms and leaves on them. So I thought those will look lovely. Possibly could do with them being a bit shorter, but I suppose if I burn them, that might make them look a little bit better. So a little bit long, I think. But as I say, soon burn those down and they'll look great. Then on the mantelpiece, I just kind of took off the pumpkins that I had and then redressed it with my black Halloween pumpkins and my buffalo check pumpkins just to add that Halloween touch. So I kept the florals and just changed out the pumpkins, added a couple of witches' potion bottles and then that lovely light on the end instead of the vase of flowers that was there. And I think that's just changed the mantelpiece for Halloween. So that'll do. Still cosy with a little touch of spooky. Couple of years ago I crafted some bats by cutting out some shapes, and then last year Poundland kindly done it for me, so I bought a pack of all different size bats for £1, and I think they look great on the mirror. I've just stuck a little family of bats heading out there, up to Halloween fun, and that's nice. And then here I kept my lovely autumn pumpkin display, but I thought I'll pop a few spiders on there, especially as they're white pumpkins, they stand out. Hopefully I don't scare myself by thinking they're real spiders. And then that lovely little plant there I got from Poundland, I think last year. And then I'll put my little skeleton sitting on top of the lantern and another little spider web with some spiders in. It's just a little touch really, I think, but it's so cool, that skeleton. I've got him in a great position and he keeps looking at me menacingly when I'm sitting on the settee. And I think the spiders are just a super easy touch that you can add to make things look spooky. So I think I've kept Halloween fairly subtle. I've just kind of kept it to certain areas around the home, so I haven't put it everywhere. I like to do the mantelpiece just because that's like the main focus of the home. I do a little bit in the hall sometimes, or I move things into the hall, whatever's left. And I like to do the coffee bar because that's another sort of a focal point. And I have put a couple of things in the porch as well. So it's just a case of just having those little touches, really, just to have a nod to the Halloween part of the autumn season. I think it sort of like finishes off autumn, really, and then I start November kind of putting the pumpkins away, maybe keeping some of the autumn florals, and then sort of segueing into Christmas, because that's soon upon you if you don't get yourself sorted. While I was talking about the porch, I thought I'd just show you. I did actually pick up a witch's broom a couple of weeks ago from the car boot for £1, and I just thought I couldn't resist not getting it, really. I did wrap some black tape around it because it had some yellow on it, so I thought make it look a bit sort of more spooky. And then that hat I think I got for 50p from Asda. And then the sign was from Poundland, as was the skeleton. So I've got just this little corner in the porch. And of course, I always change my welcome sign. So I have got my jack-o'-lantern on there with his witch's hat on. And then I have the ghost down here. And I just kind of change them depending on what mood I'm feeling in. I really like both of them, to be honest. Tell me which your favourite is in the comments. Okay, spooky drink time then. Let me show you what I've done to my coffee bar. So I got this really cute Witch's Brew Coffee Company, come for a brew, stay for a spell. And I thought, well, I'll change that lovely picture that I added there to the coffee bar and put my spooky witch coffee shop sign on. So I thought that's an easy change to make for every season and event. And then I'm going to take off some of my pumpkins and replace them with some Halloween elements. I'm going to take my pumpkin spice latte sign off that I made, and I'm going to put my dollhouse on there. It's a little plastic dollhouse I did last year or the year before as a makeover project, turned it into a haunted house. And I thought, well, that's a great thing to use as a decor piece. I've popped another one of those skeletons sitting at the end there, and I've added my felt witch on there as well. So there's I think that makes a nice sort of little focal point on each corner of the shelving. I'm just swapping out my Starbucks mug for a cauldron spooky mug. That's an easy thing to do. And then just taking out my autumn spoons and bringing in my Halloween spoons. Really excited to use those. They're really lovely. So there, pop those in there. And they go nicely against the orange on the inside of that mug. They stand out nicely. I think if I put them in the cauldron, they wouldn't stand out. And I've been dying to use these. I picked these up in my Poundland haul this year. And I knew I wanted to use them for for Halloween, sorry. So I've got some marshmallows and I've got some chocolate pumpkins. So I'm going to stock these up and then pop them on the coffee bar. So I've got my October 31st sign that I made last year, and I used that in the living room last year, so I thought I'll use it in the coffee bar this year, and then just need to put some spooky pumpkins on. I think that was from Poundland, and bring this one in, Hello Boo. So I keep these ones obviously specifically for Halloween, and then I can just take out pumpkins and put these ones in. You can actually use them by turning them around as well, you know, if you wanted to use them all year. I've just changed it for that spooky one because I think that looks nice, the black and the white with the pops of orange. So I think it's all coming together nicely now on the coffee bar. I've put my mugs on the top shelf so that I can grab them when I need a drink, and my skeletons just fell off, so I'll have to blue tack him on a little bit better. And then I've put that Hey Boo up there, I think, in front of the picture. And I've still got my coffee pods and my biscuits, so it's a usable coffee bar when it's got the Halloween accents dotted on it, just to get me into the mood for this spooky time of year. I absolutely love those salt and pepper shakers, but I do have a pair of spooky ones that I got from Home Sense, so I had to change them over. Just a little touch. And then my trick or treat rolling pin that I made a couple of years ago, but I get it out every year. And then another one of those poison bottles that, they just go round and they look great in the kitchen. You could put things in them. I've just kept it empty. It's just for decor purposes. And then, of course, a little sign there. I did actually put that there and then move it into the porch. Actually then change the sign for this one. I'm always doing that, actually. I don't know if you do that with your decor, but I put things in one place and then after a couple of days I'll just swap them around. But I think that's the fun of having sort of lots of seasonal decoration, that you can keep moving it around and changing it until you're happy with it, and then you don't get bored. So I had a few bits and pieces left over, so I thought I'd pop them in the powder room. So I got that cute little jack-o'-lantern hanging thing there, so I thought that'd be great there. And a little pumpkin with boo on, so I thought, I'll take that floral flower thing, water out and pop that in, a few pumpkins. And I thought I'd just show you these as well. I didn't show you this for my decorating. Got these gorgeous printables off the internet and some lovely new frames. And then I've just got my pumpkin hand towel there as well. So there's autumn everywhere. And then I did have that sign there, but I have since moved it. Hope you have a wonderful Halloween if you're doing anything to celebrate, if you're cutting up jack-o'-lanterns or going trick-or-treating or just watching a spooky film whilst cuddling up with some popcorn and some treats. Have a great one. Happy Halloween, everyone. Wahahaha.